Gorilla Tag isn't really known for being a scary game, but every so often an update rolls out that gives me the chills. From the darkness to giant monsters to real Gorilla Tag ghosts. These are the scariest updates for Gorilla Tag. Hit the subscribe button if you enjoy, use code SNAIL, and let's get into it. Shortly after the first ever Halloween update, Gorilla Tag's bright and colorful world was plunged into darkness for 2 whole weeks. Playing Gorilla Tag at night, going in the forest at night. It wasn't scary in itself, it was actually a welcome change that made it easier to see players. Night, 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 night. But have you ever been playing Gorilla Tag alone and got the feeling someone was watching you? That feeling was enhanced by the darkness, and the isolation leads to paranoia. You never know what's hiding in the shadows, just outside your field of vision. Halloween 2022 is when things really started to escalate. The dead lay the streets, frozen in their last living moment, and the trees have awakened. Every map was a landscape of thrown together graveyards, skulls, and actually amazing new colorful lighting. It's all pretty macabre, but normal until you hear the laugh. Whoa. Hey! A ghostly apparition of a glowing blue skeleton arising from a special tombstone, inscribed with the name Lucy, the first real Gorilla Tag ghost. First she makes herself known, then the chase is on. Lucy chooses one and will not stop hunting, getting faster by the second until she gets her target. Eventually and inevitably, the chosen is grabbed and raised by the ghost to laugh in their face once again, or maybe to attempt to take them to the great beyond as well. But that wasn't all. This was Lucy's fun and games. What? There is another. Spawned from a summoning circle, arises a Lucy looking for a challenge. Up. Watch it. Are you ready? You ready? You ready?
Let's do it for you. Wait for the bell.
Run! Faster, scarier, and fully red. She accepts the challenge. This Lucy is a true test. Is it after me? It is. But will she be laughing at you next? No! Lucy! Why do you do this? I am your friend! The 2023 Halloween update brought in another level of horror. There were otherworldly objects only visible through spectral orbs, and more spirits roaming around the gorilla world. One of them was sharing, wandering, and periodically dropping flowers to be used in the witch's potion, appearing for a gift and then gone with the wind. But the other was terrifying, with a maniacal laugh only appearing during an attack, and it was not going to miss. No, don't do it. No. If you were possessed, your voice was stolen, distorted by the otherworldly apparition, while your mind was invaded by just one word repeated. Monkey, why you gotta kill me, monkey. And then we also had the super spooky sewers that down here, it really looks like something has happened, some people have been trapped, and it is getting pretty destroyed. Like, we're not allowed through these doors, but what could have been going on behind them? And then we come into some catacombs. Obviously, some people are being stored here. This is not a good place to be. All leading into Gorilla Tag's first actual spooky map, the Haunted House, Lucy House, whatever you want to call it, Bayou map. But the Bayou map has a bunch of tombstones all the time. There's even some kind of creepy smoke coming out of this crypt right here. And there's also the spooky house itself. Everything's broken and in ruin. Everything's dilapidated. The tree has grown and broke through the house. And there is a giant hole in the middle of it. What could have created this? I'm just really happy there's no baby crying noises when you're near the crib. That would set this map as too much for me. And as well as when this map came out, we got the Ghost Tag game mode where you could actually be a Gorilla Tag ghost. You were invisible to everyone else, but they were able to hear your footsteps. When Caves was removed and re-added in honor of the community, there were a couple strange changes to take notice of, especially the vase of eyes. The Gorilla Tag ghosts of our past and the collective consciousness of horror take form, breaking its containment if you allow it. There it is! The physical body of Lucy has appeared, re-inhabited by her own ghost. The Danny Phantom of Gorilla Tag has come to haunt the community's imagination. Oh, where is it? Where's it gonna be? Oh, and then you gotta find it, or it will find you instead. And then it grabs you, and it will send you out of minds. If allowed out of its cage, Lucy will roam the minds, blinking in and out of existence, choosing time and space at her will, seeking any and all. Lucy took minds as her territory, and has only 2 words for anyone who dares to enter. Get out. For Halloween 2024, most of the stuff was the same as before. But soon, the gorilla world received an orbiting cosmic entity thought to be a simple moon. But as the days went by, the moon started cracking more and more. The moon was here and demanded our faith. When surrounding the altar, the base swells and the candles flicker on.
You glow brighter, more candles, and you just keep praising it forever. Forever, 1,000 years, praise the moon.
Soon after, the moon awakens, scrambling the color from our vision and sucking away the gravity from the world.
And it opens to be a huge eye monster in the sky.
That also makes your gravity low. So we have low gravity gorilla tech for Halloween again. It just took a little while to actually get it. So instead of having the cauldron and the flowers, we just have a big moon! A big moon that's doing it instead. Like, look at that! It's really creepy, and it's huge. But this moon has no desire for destruction, letting us play around in the new feeling of our world temporarily while it watches us, before retreating back to the skies, awaiting the next summoning.
Goodbye, good night, little moon.
This entire sequence of events was pretty much a teaser for the Guardian game mode when the moon sent scouts for us to fight over and protect. Jimmy! No! Get out of here! But none of these updates would come even close to preparing us for what was to come. May 2nd, 2025. Whoa, we entered the gorilla world to see it has changed. A lot. Everything is in ruin. You are trapped and alone. Or are you? The forest has been cursed and something is calling to you. Everything was telling you the outside is safe, except for your nerves, but what will you trust? Tricked by more ghosts than you've ever seen, they have been building their power for years for this. Saving their energy for the right moment to make themselves known to us all. They called us out, but they didn't want to be seen, only revealing themselves once before sending you out and disappearing like they were never there. But this was only part one. After almost a year of the scary second version of Minds that was added, teasing more to arrive, and arrive it finally did. The mysterious Gorilla Corporation has taken control of the new area, in hopes to contain a new threat. The most dangerous Gorilla Tag ghosts yet. Physical and spiritual hybrid entities taking advantage of our powerlessness. Thankfully, Gorilla Corp invented some new tech that can help us take on these spirits by using their own spectral energy against them. Though it brings up the question, if this tech requires this new unknown form of energy, how did they make these tools in the first place? The Ghost Reactor was definitely an insane new level of Gorilla Tag horror. And a couple honorable mentions, first one being those head statues that used to be outside in the old version of City, where there was just a bunch of monkey heads looking at you, and people thought it was some Illuminati conspiracy thing going on, but they're all gone now, and not a single one remains. Kinda sucks, I miss them. And also the super cramped rotating map that's like a crawl space, because definitely when you have a bunch of people in here, and even when you don't, there are some dark spots that can be pretty scary, but you never know what's behind the next corner. And I'll also give an honorable mention to the monk eyes. This isn't meant to be much of a scary thing, but when you're in the maze and you're just hearing the groans and everything's just right around the corner, it is really scary. Being in the maze definitely gives me the creeps. And that is all of the scariest Gorilla Tag updates. I hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you did. Use code SNAIL, and that's it. Goodbye.